when I'm writing, I'm not disorganized. I'm just still in shock. This is more of an ongoing shock syndrome than a post-traumatic stress disorder. Shell shock is what they called it in the war. You don't have to actually have explosions all around you and gunshots going off. Having your existence threatened to such a degree pretty much does the same constantly. I forgot to explain what exactly happened as far as this allegation of an assault. After the contractor, the super, the wife and the neighbor got through with us, they knocked on our door at 7 a.m. We were not dressed. We took a few minutes to get to the door. We should not have answered, actually. Would have been better. But we decided to, like the cop said today, face the music and talk it out with them. Immediately the wife said, "No more, no more." Her husband was getting ready to call the police. For what? It wasn't clear. Us wanting to exist a little longer. Timothy's plans. Whatever, rent was paid. Landlord's instructions were get them out first, and then I don't know, he had already tried to get them out as well. I think they believe him and think that he would have moved them back in to have him sign on a new lease. Now, he also recommended the same agency, supposedly, that set them up with a room to move to with a nice family in Queens. We did that once. Nice family in Queens. Didn't work out so well. Anyway, this agency takes a $700 finder's fee for the $700 a month room. Also wants the security deposit, I think, also, so $2,100 total to move in. The number of the agent starts with area code 646, and then 666, and then a few other numbers. He handed me the note with a number on it. Our neighbor here, Segundo Alejo, his head held down. I was like, Petra, this is the guy. So I laughed, gave it back to him. Question would be, does he have the this nice family under contractual obligation to not throw us out? This 666 man? Because legally you have no protection from that. So anyway, what happened regarding the altercation? After we talked to the super, explained to him what our rights are according to housing law, etc. I asked him what construction does he want to have done. He says he wants to rip the chimney out. Now that job surely takes longer than a day. The apartment downstairs, they got it. It has been left this way for 4 months. To gut it like this took 2 months to do. Well, the chimney, the piece up top, there's a piece of drywall up above. My camera work sucks today, so forget it. That the above by the ceiling there, that initially they said should come out because the hiding place for Timothy's plants was there, and that's what's the culprit. But I didn't want to break his heart because the plants were his ladies, his pride and joy. So I know what it's like to have your heart and spirit broken. And I didn't want to do it to him. Anyway, then I figured, hey, that piece of drywall is adjacent to the closet. How can you rip that out? And anyway, the construction work is more extensive than what they at first said. And it certainly wouldn't have taken just a day. They even involved their kid in lying to us, which is very sad. After the contractor guy came back, they all said that this is the landlord. He's not the landlord, he's the building contractor that works for him. The same screaming man. Anyway, he threatened with the fire department. We looked up the codes, called fire department. It's okay. That, couldn't be done that way. So then they gave us the note that said, do whatever to get us people to leave. What they had planned, I think, is to have us both arrested together, then do whatever. In the same way the Wongs did when they stole the rest of our stuff. Actually, they left us some of it. By the time we would have gotten back, then, yeah, I don't know. The cops believed me, let me go on a desk appearance ticket. Now this thing for Timothy is worse. He's in the dungeon hellhole now. He nearly had a panic attack. He was sweating profusely. He's really afraid. We both were. Cops saw that. They yelled at the neighbor. Told him it's illegal to sublet your apartment. Incorrect information again. Not a sublet, it's a share. It's not illegal. However, what's unethical is to terrorize your co-tenants who have helped you, paid their bills on time, gave you the correct advice, showed you compassion. What's incorrect, what's unethical, illegal and immoral by the law of God is to turn against those that help you and care for you. Even if your landlord tells you to do it, because ultimately you wanted them out too. It's not right to turn people against each other, fighting for their survival. Timothy was not well, and I fear for his life. Now, he's actually the only reason why I'm still here. I regret having come to this country. Yeah, what happened? I never got to that. Yes, after the contractor yelled at us, threatened with fire department, whatever, we were left standing, watching him drive away. The wife stood in the doorway. She is a very big woman. Timothy tapped her lightly on the shoulder to get her attention. Then said, "This is your fault." Walked past. He should not have said that. We have shown saintly restraint when they were provoking us needlessly, like argument over an electric